Good morning, one and all. So, as we have revised the literature chapters also, so today we are going to do the revision of writing section, that is chapter number 22 of your grammar book, comprehension, and we will be revising the review test 1, which is given in your grammar book on page number 48 and 49. I will be discussing that with you, okay? So, reading comprehension. So, this is the comprehension passage. You all have to understand it very carefully. Read the comprehension passage carefully and answer the questions given below. So, our questions are given on this page, this slide, okay? So, you need to read it very carefully and understand it. Now, listen. Australia is an island. It is surrounded by the sea. However, it is large in size. It is called a continent. It has long sandy beaches, grassy farmlands, and high mountains. It also has vast deserts and forests. Australia is famous for sheep rearing. There are millions of sheep, plural or singular, it remains sheep only, all over the country. These sheep are reared for their meat and wool. इनको किसके लिए यूज किया जाता है? Meat and wool. There are also many large cattle farms in Australia. Cattle means मवेशी, जिसमें गाय, भैंस, भेड़, बकरी सब आते हैं. Fine. Kangaroos live in Australia too. कौन रहते हैं ऑस्ट्रेलिया में? Kangaroos. These animals are native to Australia. The mother kangaroo carries her young in her pouch. तो kangaroo किस में carry करती है अपने young baby को? In a pouch. Kangaroo can also run very fast because they have powerful hind legs. Fine. Hind means balancing legs. Like kangaroos, koalas can only be found in Australia. These animals are very quiet and they live in gum trees. They seldom climb down from their trees. Koala babies cling on to their mother's bodies. They also ride on their mother's back. They sit on their mother's back and they also ride. So this is the passage. I hope you all have understood, as it is very easy and straightforward language. Now the first question is, why is Australia an island? Like, why is Australia called an island? Why is it so? Because it is surrounded. Answer is over here. Australia is an island because it is surrounded by sea. Fine. Next question is, name two animals that can be found in Australia. You have to tell the name of two animals that can be found in Australia. What are their names? That are kangaroos and koalas. Fine. Next is, why is Australia famous? Why is it so famous? What is the specialty over there? Australia is famous for sheep rearing. There are millions of sheep all over the country. Fine, this is the answer. Next is, how can kangaroo run fast? You have to answer, how can they run fast? So the answer is over there. Kangaroo can run fast because they have powerful hind legs. In this way, they can run fast. Fine. So the next question is, write the rhyming words of the words candy. Candy rhyming word can be sandy area, deep. It can be sheep. Fine. I hope you all have understood this passage. It's very easy and simple. So the next is, this is revision test 1. It is given in your grammar books on page number 48. Now let us start. First is, write if the following sentences are statement. As you all have read in the chapter number 3, kinds of sentences. They are declarative sentences, exclamatory sentences, imperative sentences, commands. Fine. So you need to tell me the kind of sentence it is. Let us discuss. First is, have you turned the tap off? There is a question mark over here. So it is an question. It is an question. A lost opportunity never comes. A lost opportunity never comes. So what is this? It is a simple statement. Do not sit on the bed. It is a command. Command दे रहे हैं हम किसी को कि बेड पे मत बैठो. You have dialed the wrong number. तो it is again the simple statement. It is again the simple statement. Fine. See, if the sentence ends with question mark, it is a question. If it ends with exclamatory marks, it's an exclamation sentence. If we are giving some command, request, advice, order, so they are imperative. And when there is a simple statement, it is declarative, or you can say simple statement. Fine. Next is, are you coming to school, Rama? Question mark. It is a question. Do not talk to me, Arjun. Now what is this? Do not talk to me, Arjun. What can we say? There is a command. There is a command. Next is, why cannot I talk to you, Rama? There is a question mark. That is a question. Oh, be quiet, Arjun. Now it is an, what it is? Over here there is by mistake. Over here exclamation mark will come. It is by mistake. Okay. So it is an exclamatory sentence. Go down immediately. It is again a command. Wow, what a delightful day it was. Is there an exclamation mark? Yes. So it is an exclamatory sentence. I hope you all have understood. So the next is 1 minute. Now look here for the next part, that is, next question is, change the following statements into questions. See here. Change the following statements into question. Now you have to frame question. First is, and question always starts with a question mark. It starts with a, question ends with a question mark. It starts with a WH family word or with the helping verb. So the first is, the ball is in the hall. So where is the helping verb? Is will come in front. Is the ball in the hall? Question mark. Fine. Next is, Swati answered the question. Swati answered. Now answered is the verb second form. Verb second form. It is in past. So what we will use? Did Swati answer the question? Question mark. My auntie is writing a letter. Now there is a helping verb is, so it will come in front. Is my auntie writing a letter? Question mark. Weather is fine in my town. Now there is a helping verb is, so it will come in front. Is the weather fine in my town? There are 26 letters in alphabet. Now there is again a helping verb are, so are will come in front. Are there 26 letters in alphabet? Question mark. Understood this question? So now you will be able to frame the questions. Next is question number 3. Underline the nouns in the following sentences and write their types. You have to write the kind of noun it is. You have to tell the type of noun. Fine. So let us start. First is, our team is playing football. Is team playing for the school? Now over here there are two nouns, team and school. School is a common noun, team is a collective noun, as it is used for so many persons. Fine. So over here you have to write it. How you will write the answers? First of all you will write it over here, collective noun, then slash, then common noun. The Bible is the holy book of Christians. Now over here, Bible, it is starting with capital B, and Christians is also starting with capital B. They both are proper noun, and book is common noun. So you have to underline Bible, underline book, underline Christians, then write the kind of noun. Next is, love is felt by all. Love, can you touch love? Can you taste love? No. So it is an abstract noun. Underline love and write here abstract noun. Knowledge is superior to strength. Fine. Knowledge is superior to strength. Can you touch Taste knowledge? No. Can you touch strength? No. So they both are abstract noun. Underline knowledge, underline strength, then write over here in the given space as abstract noun. Next is, so the next sentence is, one second, let me set it. The moon is a satellite of Earth. The moon is a satellite of Earth. So over here the moon, it is a proper noun, underline. Satellite, it's a common noun because there is no particular name given to a satellite. Earth, again, it's a proper noun. Next is, Mithul spoke to Shamit about the football match. You can see the proper nouns with capital name. Mithul and Shamit, they both are proper noun. Fine. Now what is common noun? That is football match because it is not having any proper name. Now the jury gave a wise verdict. The jury gave a wise verdict. Verdict means faisla. So jury common noun, verdict common noun. They both are common nouns. Sorry. Wise is also a noun over. That is abstract noun, and verdict is also abstract noun, which you can just feel. Vineet likes to eat jackfruits. Now Vineet is a proper noun over here and jackfruit is common noun. Next is, write the plural form of the following words. Write the plural form of the following words. As you all have read the rules of singular and plural के rules पढ़े हैं ना आपने, तो आप change करो singular to plural. Goose, it will be G-E-E-S-E, geese. Child, it will be children. For ox, oxen. Calf, F हटा देंगे, क्या आ जाएगा? V-E-S, calves. Deer will remain deer. Furniture will remain furniture. Hero, O पे end हो रहा है, क्या आ जाएगा पीछे? E-S, heroes. Fish will again remain fish. Mouse, plural will be mice. Tooth, plural will be teeth. Now the next is, write the opposite gender of the following nouns. Now you have to write the opposite gender. Gender पढ़े हैं ना आपने? There are 4 kind of gender. First is common, then neuter, then masculine, then feminine. First is gender. It will be goose, G-O-O-S-E, goose. Doe, D-E-E-R, deer. Duchess, duke. Duke, duchess, duchess, duke. Ewe, ram, R-A-M, ram. It is a kind of a species of duck. Lord, lady. Lord, lady. Empress, emperor, E-M-P-E-R-O-R, emperor. Spinster, then it will be bachelor. Spinster is an unmarried girl. Teenager और marriage की एज होती है ना जो उसके बीच में, that is we call as spinster. और जो unmarried boys होते हैं जो working होते हैं, they are known as bachelors. Fine. Here, heiress. Hostess, host. Uncle, aunt. Are they very easy? Yes? Yeah. So next is, match the columns. Now it is of collective noun. It is of collective noun. You have to match it. Yeah. First is a string of, what do we call a string of beads? Number 7, B-E-A-D-S, beads. A wad of notes. नोटों की गड्डी बोलते हैं ना, notes. Bunch of keys, K-E-Y-S, keys. Bunch of keys. Litter of puppies, litter of puppies. Chest of, it will be chest of, come on, drawers, D-R-A-W-E-R-S. Army of, what will be coming there? Army of frogs. Fine. The nest of, so you can easily tell, nest of eggs. Swarm of bees. So these all are collective noun. I hope you all have understood, and you have to learn this also. In exam, it can come from anywhere. So what collective nouns are given in your book and what are over here and what I taught you in the previous lectures or the इससे पहले जो भी मैंने आपको lectures में collective noun कराए हैं आपको वो learn करने पड़ेंगे, ठीक है? So this is all about the lecture, and after that your homework is to solve this. See, these are the answers for your help. I've given all the answers over here. These are just for your help, and these are the answers of revision 1, revision test 1, which we have discussed right now. You can tell your answers after filling it. Okay, these all are the answers. Now this is the homework. Read the comprehension passage carefully and answers the question given below. This you have to solve it and mail me. Fine. I'm just going to read it for you. World Tourism Day is on 27 September and Rohan has decided to go on around the world. To travel outside India, he must have passport and a visa for every country that he wants to visit. When he goes to Paris to see Eiffel Tower, he will be in France. He will need euros to buy things. Over here, euros, E will be capital. This is the currency. When he visit to the Tower of London or the Big Ben, he will need pounds to buy t-shirt and a keychain from a souvenir shop. In New York, he will see the Statue of Liberty. Next is, he will have to buy a ticket in dollars to climb more to top. He will also visit Niagara Falls that lie on the border between the Canada and the United States of America. Finally, when he turns to India, he will have to change all the foreign currencies into Indian rupees. So this passage is basically based on the foreign currency, that where Rohan will go, he needs different kinds of foreign currency to perform different activities. Fine, so these are the questions, you need to answer it. So that's all for today. Thank you. Stay home, stay safe, and keep revising the syllabus for your exams. Okay, fine. Bye.